Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for this edition of Chamber South Spotlight. I'm Tiffani Helberg. I'm a proud board member of the Chamber, and today we are going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, Jamaican food and Golden Krust. I have the owner from our Golden Krust on 160th, Andrew Mckinley, here with me today.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for having us.
I was so excited when I heard that you were going to be my guest today because I love all things Golden Krust. Awesome. My mom's Jamaican, and so this is my slice of home here in Miami. And I just think you guys make some really delicious, authentically Jamaican food.
Blessings. Thank you. Thank you. And we were excited, we're still excited to be here. Chatting with you, and we're glad you love the brand. It's a lot of hard work that we put into it, into the culinary piece and the branding. So, it's great to see when it's appreciated. So thank you.
Definitely. And so you recently bought the store, you said a year and a half, 2 years ago,
correct.
On 160th in the Colonial area?
Yeah, 160th and US 1 in the Publix Plaza. Yeah.
Yes, and you've revamped it a little bit. Tell us about what people can expect when they come in now.
Yeah, definitely a much more upscale environment. Clean, the store is brighter. We've added an extra steam table to give more food options beyond just the run-of-mill, oxtail, jerk chicken, curry goat. We have other offerings like sweet chili chicken, sweet chili snapper. We have jerk baby back barbecue ribs. So yeah, just tantalizing people's taste buds and opening up the palates down in South Miami.
Okay, so how do you sell it to people who maybe not tried Jamaican food? What do you tell them?
Definitely. So we I give my staff the credit, our team the credit, because we have a nice diverse mixture of staff working with us. Folks from Nicaragua, Jamaica, Cuba. So they're able to explain, and compare dishes, our Jamaican dishes, to dishes that are similar to, other cultures' dishes. So I think that's the secret sauce for us, and it works very well. It's people have welcomed our flavors, and they're not as timid when they get in there or intimidated by the menu because somebody's there to sort of guide them through it.
That's smart. And I find there's so many island people in Miami, and so many of the islands have similarities, like you said, yes. Especially in their food.
Totally.
So you do have some culinary background, which is why you've come up with some new dishes, right? Correct. Tell me about that.
Correct. So yeah, we my wife and I, even Michelle is a raw vegan chef as well. So we combine different learnings, whether it's and in Jamaica it's the same, right? Whether it's Chinese, Indian, different culinary flavors, and we kind of infuse it into different dishes on the menu, right? So for example, even the jerk baby back barbecue ribs, we it was just something. It was 4th of July, I believe, and we said, we should do something for the folks that like barbecue, and so we experimented with it, played with it, and voila, right? Same thing with the jerk chicken pasta. Michelle has a fantastic recipe from Italy, and then we sort of infuse that with our Jamaican flavors, and folks dig it. I mean, we sell a lot of jerk chicken, that creamy, sort of spicy, savory flavor in there. People dig it,
That's cool. So do you cater? Do you deliver?
Yeah, we do both, for in-store and then delivery. We're on Uber and DoorDash, and we also work with a company called Easy Cater. So if you have a business and you're doing large orders or even an event, private event, check out Easy Cater. We're on there, and you can buy like full pans, half pans of anything that's pretty much on the menu. And even if something is not on the menu, if you call us and say, hey, we have this event, are you able to do XYZ? Yeah. Then we can handle it.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic. And I'm a coffee lover, so I'm excited about your new edition. Tell us about Marley Coffee.
Yes. So first of all, big up Rohan Marley and the Marley family for trusting us to launch his prized baby in our store. This is the Marley Coffee, and this is really, really good coffee. The whole story behind this is that we actually tasted the coffee because we knew Ron before, and we never did decide to launch until we actually tasted it, and we said we actually really love this coffee.
It is good.
Very, very good coffee. And we tried the different blends that they have, like One Love. You have Buffalo Soja. There's a decaffeinated version called Simmer Down. If you don't want the whole caffeine burst, which I tend to gravitate towards that. But yeah, it's just been awesomely received, and we have folks coming in just they love the whole package of it, because you're not just getting a generic cup, you're getting it with the branding.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like the Caribbean Starbucks vibe. So
I think you hit the nail on the head. Yeah. And I'm a coffee connoisseur. I'll tell you, this is good coffee. I can tell.
Excellent. We're glad you like it.
Yeah.
And the blend Tiffany is drinking is a One Love blend, so you can taste the love in there, right?
Yes. And you were telling me that there's some Blue Mountain coffee in there.
Yeah,
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian, Blue Mountain from Jamaica as well. And all the coffee that Marley Coffee sources is free trade coffee. So every single person involved in a step of getting that coffee to you is treated fairly. Right, and they're paid properly, and they're treated with dignity and respect, because there are other brands out there and other supply chains that don't have that sort of setup. So we're proud to showcase that, and pretty much if you visit Marley Coffee's website, you'll see Coffee with Purpose. So, the joining of these two major brands in the United States, they're Jamaican-owned brands, Marley Coffee and then Golden Krust. It's just magic, right? And it's very special. It's good for both brands, and it's great for Jamaica.
I agree. So tell me about the future of Golden Krust and Marley Coffee.
Yes. So we can't give away too much, but I think most of you can kind of figure it out that this partnership will grow. We're here to expand in South Miami. We have many restaurants up north, but down in Miami-Dade, this is where we plan to spread our wings and expand our footprint. And we've been received by the community with open arms, and we're grateful for that. And this is a prime example of us being here. And big up to the Chamber of Commerce. Those ladies over there are fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us and being behind us every step of the way.
That's cool. So tell us a little bit about you and your family.
Yeah, so again, Andrew Mckinley and my wife is Michelle Mckinley. We embarked on this journey together. We have a 6-year-old son. His name is Zane Mckinley. The organization, the private name is after his name, the Zane Group, and we're proud of that. We're building something special for him, and it's our hope and our wish for him to really take it up when we're gone, and to run with it and enjoy it. Yeah.
And tell us about your journey from Jamaica to Miami.
Yeah, totally. We came to the United States when we were about 15, 16, and we studied in North Carolina first.
Okay.
And then we moved to finish up our studies here in Miami at FIU. Big up to FIU. And then I journeyed into hospitality and tourism with a tiny company called Expedia Group. Great company, had many learnings, and many of those learnings I've brought into this business.
Sure.
And it's helped us to turbocharge our business. So.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So anything I haven't asked you that you want people to know about Golden Krust, Marley Coffee, the future?
Yeah, just really that, when you see brands like Golden Krust and you see brands like Marley Coffee, I think it's important for us to support these brands because we've done a lot goes behind these brands beyond what you can see. Our team in the kitchen right now as we speak, they're hustling and getting that food out. We have a chef that comes 5 o'clock every morning, 2 chefs, and then one joins them after. But these folks put a lot of work into getting that food out there and cooking throughout the day. And restaurant is, as many people know, it's not easy work,
No.
right? So, if something is never ever perfect, give them grace. Far more often we are consistent, and that brand Golden Krust means something. When you see that we have standards and values that we hold to, and we want people to know that you, whenever you buy from Golden Krust, or if you pick up a Marley Coffee, you can rest assured that we're abiding by standards, fair trade, like with the coffee, and you're getting a consistent, solid product.
That's
very
important.
tasty.
I think it makes people feel better about
Totally.
eating and drinking what they choose, right?
Yep.
Andrew Mckinley with Golden Krust, and now connected to Marley Coffee. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you will go check out Golden Krust. I can tell you it is delicious. It's my favorite. And I also hope that you're going to check out ChamberSOUTH, because we have a lot of interesting things coming up. Luncheons, networkers, meet and greets. You can meet people like Andrew Mckinley and other business leaders there and get to know more people in our community. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.